I'll let the orb get up there a little bit. Was a little prettier a few minutes ago. Sorry about the way the video started. If y'all seen the short that I put up today, you'd know. I'll tell you anyway. 1 year ago today, Andy Detweiler, the harmless farmer, passed away. So, I've messaged his wife and his sister. Still thinking about him. Still thinking about him too. Used to talk quite a bit on the phone, text once in a while. Always began with, "Hey, old buddy," and always ended with, "I'll talk to you later, old buddy." Miss that, you know? Anyway, things to do. I'm expecting to see a harmless farmer video in the near future of a wedding, as Andy and Corky's daughter Kylie, who's still keeping the channel going. Kylie's getting married this coming Saturday, and I can never remember her fiance's name. If I say something, it'll be the wrong name. I mean, I think I got it figured out again, but yeah, I'm terrible with names anyway. Anyway, before Andy passed, he'd asked permission to marry Kylie, and Andy gave him his blessing. He didn't ask Kylie until after Andy passed. I don't know how soon after, but anyway. So, they's getting married this weekend. Imagine it'll be it may not be big and fancy, and then again it might be, who knows. But either way, big deal for their family anyway, and a big deal for all the people that watch all their videos. And I'm guilty of not watching every single one, but I get most of them. But things to do. Becky, Ty, and Blakely are once again in the basement. I tightened my top screw on my handlebar up and brought this out. And my phone's just going crazy, so you don't want to listen to all that vibrate, right? Road trip. We're headed down to pick up Becky's car. Notice no Becky. Just me and Tyler. Blakely's, you can't see her anyway, she sits the other way. Blakely's hiding in back. And Becky's on her way to go visit with the gut surgeon. Just discuss how her healing is going and check her out. She's always, "You gonna stick a finger up my butt?" I don't know. I don't think he can reach where the thing was anyway, so probably don't do him any good to do that. Survey crew trying to figure out where the road is again. They do that about every 2 years. They think the road jumps. I don't know.
They did it 6 days in a row at Midway, the other end of that road back there.
Yeah, they have a hard time with it. So anyway, and we did our good deed for the day. Went down to the neighbors, and his steers, well, the post actually rotted off finally. His steers broom was laying on the ground, so he put a new post in and couldn't get it up where he needed to. So we went down and set it on for him, used his tractor. And now we get to go pick up Becky's car. They were supposed to have it done yesterday, but I didn't hear from him, and I heard from him this morning, and he says, after 2, we'll be ready for sure. So I texted him, and he goes, "Yep, it's ready." He just wanted to make sure that they got it cleaned up from one end to the other.
Yeah, I get to pick on him, but
she's going to pick on him because...
Said April.
Yeah, this thing was supposed to get part of the clear coat redone. Yeah, I forgot you get to talk to him about that.
Well, you get to, because I'll have a sleeping baby.
Oh, you can carry the kid around. It's okay.
I'm not carrying her around.
So, anyway, this way and up and over the hill. And realistically, by the time we get back, about all it's going to get done is night feeding. Because it's 2 o'clock now. It is what it is. And I got through a bunch more junk in the basement.
It doesn't look like I've done much.
Yeah, she says, it doesn't look like you've done anything. Well, you're shuffling shit around, you're making piles of scrap, garbage, and go to the shop. So it's still full in there. You can't walk around, but at least it's getting to where we know what's going to go where. Hopefully get something done there. No. Anyway, see if I bring you back for something. If not, hey, it's a short video. If I do bring you back, well, it might still be a short video. Well, looky, I'm in Becky's car. Bells and whistles aren't all going off. I got enough fuel to make it home now. Just stopped here at 76 station and got a whole 2 gallons since we got gas at home. And Ty is just finishing changing Blakely and gonna put her in the back of the car. And I thought about going home the direction behind me. And it's usually a good way to go, but we're gonna go this other way and turn left here on the highway. A little quicker maybe. So, car looks good. I have one little spot on the front on this side. Oh wait, let me buff that out. And then the guy that was buffing it saw a little scuff on the clear coat on the other side. So they doctored that up, and the boss man's going to stop by sometime when he's out and about. He doesn't live far from us. And he's just going to buff it quick for us. And yeah, lots of trucks. It can be kind of a pain to get out here, but a lot smoother road than the other way. Well, I was going to get you a little more video before this point in time, but oh well. Just coming out of Newburgh, I'm going to go up over the hill. I think I got you a little shot of Thailand having to change Blakely, and then she had to feed her, so we were a minute or 2 there. Well, 5 minutes at least. Yeah. And car's driving fine. Becky was all worried about one at a line. Well, nothing should have got bumped that needed alignment. And it's driving fine. I kind of wanted her a couple of times, but it's like, yeah, the way the road was. And Ty was like 2 cars behind me. She was way behind me because getting out in Lafayette, there's no lights, it's just stop signs, and it's a main highway through the middle. And I was surprised though how many people were nice and stopped to let people out and actually let people turn. You don't see that in Hillsboro or Beaverton, or God knows you'll never see it in Portland. I don't see Ty behind me at the moment, but she was back there before we started coming up the hill. And yeah, this whole hill's this way. Used to run truck over this a lot until up here at the top there's a pretty good switchback corner. And one foggy morning, a load of alfalfa that I was supposed to unload between our place and Hillsboro, we were waiting for them to call to say they were there. We actually were over there when they were supposed to be there, and nobody was there. And Dairyman says, I'll give you a call when he pulls in. So went home and never got the call, got a call. Says, oh yeah, he says he's almost here. About 5 minutes later, we got a call from our insurance company saying, hey, can you guys go clear some alfalfa bales off the highway? And the tow company we're going, well, we need to have the road closed and have flaggers and stuff, and we're not into that part of it. And tow company ended up, out of McMinnville, they ended up just calling the state cops, and they said, hey, we got this mess you guys want us to clean up. You get to close the road. So the state cops closed the road for them. We would have had to have our own flaggers and stuff. Go figure. But anyway, they got everything drug out of the way that wasn't broken. And what the guy did was, it's in the fog, you can't tell what the corner is, and it's over a full U. And it's not really any wider than it is here. And a car come up the hill, and he moved over to miss the car when he was partway in the corner. It was a 40 and a 24, and the 24 caught the edge of the ditch, and it pulled it all the way in, and it rolled the 40 over. But the tractor didn't go over. Lost most of the load, though. So, anyway, that's a story I figured I'd tell. We looked at it and went, yeah, ain't gonna happen with us. So it was kind of funny. I was ahead of Ty enough, I didn't see her. I mean, she was just far enough behind me, I didn't see her till I was almost here. Becky and I hit the top of the driveway at the same time when she come back from her appointment. Her appointment went awesome, by the way. Doc says she's good. He just wants to look up her bunghole to make sure there's no cyst or something that could have caused the issue. And she's got the green light to eat what she wants to eat, all that good stuff. Anyway, Ty's car last night on her way home started acting a little funny, like it was trying to miss a little. And her and Maury dinked with it last night, cleaned the air cleaner out. They got a new one coming. Everything she looked for says air cleaner, fuel filter, didn't find nothing. Then she said, halfway home from getting Becky's car, it acted like the transmission wasn't shifting right. So it's like, well, let's check your fluid level. She's got just over 98,000 miles on that thing, 100,000 mile warranty. So yeah, it's getting close. I hooked a code reader up to it. I went through everything I can do on the code reader. Went through all the tests that it will do, and luckily my old code reader, which, hell, I've had it 6, 8, maybe 10 years, but luckily it had the programming to still do a 2019. Everything came back fine on it. Her fluid, tranny fluid, is just barely down from the high side of the full warm, so it's plenty full. I don't know. So I told her, OnStar can do diagnostics. Takes like 2 minutes. So that's what she's going to go do now, because they can find things that I can't find with the code reader. Kind of like you go to the dealership and their computer, it reads the stuff that regular code reader can't find. So hopefully it's nothing serious. She's kind of wigged about it. I mean, at least Becky's done with the toaster for now, if Tylen needs to drive the toaster for a few days. Neat thing about code readers, though, they don't do mechanical. The only thing is, sometimes if there's a mechanical issue, a sensor will pick it up as being an issue. Not that it knows what the issue is, but being an issue. And if OnStar can read it, and it says there's something wrong, well, then you can figure out a list of things it might be. So, anyway, that's the day. Only thing left to do now is I got to go to the back barn and feed the steers, make them happy. And no Blakely tomorrow, but I'll get to see her Saturday. Up at my father-in-law's, she'll be there, so. Thanks for watching. Hope you all had a good Thursday. Hope everybody has a great Friday. And, I started the video with it. That 1 year anniversary part, that's something hard to deal with. I don't care who you are. So, if you would, keep Andy's family in your thoughts and prayers. Thank you.